good evening. I think my role in the show tonight is to act as kind of a kneecapper, just kill all momentum. The song that I've written for tonight is maybe a little bit of a bummer, but it's based on a story my parents told me. My parents were hippies. They joined VISTA, which is now AmeriCorps, kind of a domestic Peace Corps that went to areas that needed help, and they ended up stationed in Chicago. And it was kind of the end of the 60s. It was a time where, like, they were there when the Democratic National Convention happened, and they actually thought about going to the protests until they discovered that the police were tear gassing the protesters. And then they thought that maybe my mother, who was pregnant with my sister at the time, could better spend some time elsewhere. Another thing is that I've been told by both my parents that I was conceived but not born on a commune in Arkansas. So, this is just to give you an idea of my parents. So, my parents and the kind of stories they told me when I was a kid growing up. So this song is based on one such story, and it's my memory of the story they told me. So it's passed through several things, and then I changed some things about it for the song. So there's a certain amount of poetic license here, but let's see if I can remember how it goes. I appreciate the encouragement. We'll see how you feel in 5 minutes. In the 60s in Chicago with my parents, during riots, assassinations, and the war, in a time when Johnson's war on poverty was too often an excuse to attack the poor, my parents wrote to Oscar Mayer asking if they would donate to their food pantry. The company responded with some boxes, which they opened to see what they would see. The boxes contained many vinyl records with the Oscar Mayer song in mid-style. From barbershop to country to calypso. Unbelievable. They blinked, or they could not believe their eyes. Now corporations' rights are on the increase, while the value of our lives just seems to fade. So I've written up a new Oscar Mayer song, returning to them the gift that they once made. Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, maybe this country would give a damn for me.